The Porsche Cayenne was first shown to the public in December 2002, and the first sales began in 2003. The car was built on a new platform with a longitudinal engine, which he shared with the Volkswagen Touareg, and later in 2005, the Audi Q7 was also put on it. In general, it must be said that the Germans largely unified these models. For example, the frame and doors of Caen were taken from the Tuareg. In fairness, it should be noted that Caen was not loved for his design, in which, in my humble opinion, he unconditionally lost the BMW X5 in the back of the E53, but for the way he rides, for his powerful engines and handling. During the production of the first generation from 2003 to 2010, 10 different modifications of gasoline engines from 250 to 550 horsepower and one diesel unit with a capacity of 249 horsepower were installed on the Cayenne. There was also a hybrid version with a 333 horsepower engine paired with a 52 horsepower electric motor, and in 2009 a fully electric Cayenne with a 362 horsepower electric motor from the tuning company RUF was introduced. The power reserve of the electric Cayenne was about 200 kilometers, and acceleration to 100 was about 10 seconds. In March 2010, the second generation Cayenne was introduced at the Geneva Motor Show. The car was changed both technically and externally. The wheelbase increased by 40 mm, and the Cayenne itself grew in length by 48 mm. The range of engines began with petrol versions with 300 horsepower and closed its turbocharged V8 with 550 horses. There were also two diesel versions for 245 and 382 horses. The second Cayenne was produced until November 2017 and during this time experienced one facelift in 2014. The third generation was introduced to the world in August 2017. At the initial stage there were three petrol versions of the Cayenne with engine power from 340 to 550 horsepower and one diesel version with a power of 249 horses. The changes affected both the design on the outside and the design on the inside. Cayenne's taillights were interconnected by an LED strip, which puzzled all the world's automakers, who raced to master this topic, and now only the lazy does not use this solution on their models. The list of Cayenne options has also expanded significantly. Now, everything that mankind had come up with at that time was offered for additional data. Here you have a night vision system and rear wheel thrusters, adaptive cruise control, an active rear spoiler, a projection display, Burmester premium music and much more. Cayenne of the third generation is produced up to the present day. But in April of this year, Porsche rolled out the fourth generation of this legendary SUV to the world. We'll talk about it today, but for now, make yourself comfortable and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we're starting. So, the new Cayenne started with three engine versions. The youngest 3-liter turbocharged V6 develops 353 horsepower and 500 Nm. This engine is also used in the Cayenne E hybrid version, paired with an electric motor with a capacity of 170 horses with a 25.9 kWh battery. The total power of the hybrid installation was 470 horsepower. On one electric traction, Cayenne is able to drive up to 90 kilometers in the city. The older 4-liter twin-turbo V8 completes the line of engines with a power of 474 horses and a torque of 600 Nm. Such a Porsche can accelerate to the first 104.7 seconds. Outside of Europe, the most powerful Porsche Cayenne is available in the Turbo GT version, which is equipped with a 4-liter turbocharged V8 with a capacity of 659 horses. Such a rocket is produced exclusively in a coupe and starts up to the first 103 seconds, and the maximum speed is 305 km per hour. Traditionally, Porsche engineers have quite noticeably redesigned the suspension, which now relies on 2-valve shock absorbers providing varying degrees of rebound and compression. Well, where without pneuma, the engineers climbed in there and assure that now the new Cayenne rides even more comfortably at low speeds. As always, Porsche offers 3 suspension tuning modes: Normal, Sport and Sport Plus, which can change the behavior of the new Cayenne from comfortable to sporty. Porsche designers have redesigned the appearance of the new Cayenne quite thoroughly. The front fenders, bumper and hood have undergone changes. The front optics of the Matrix LED headlights have been slightly changed, which by the way is now included in standard equipment. At the rear, the shape of the 3-dimensional LED lights has changed, as well as the shape of the rear bumper. The range of rims includes wheels with dimensions from 20 to 23 inches. But the biggest changes have affected the interior of the new Porsche. For the first time, a third 10.9-inch display for the front passenger is installed in the dashboard, which allows you to have individual access to multimedia functions. The display is made according to a cunning technology using a special foil that does not allow the driver to see the image from this display, which increases the level of driving safety. The dashboard of the new Cayenne is now fully digital with the ability to change display styles and has a diagonal of 12.6 inches. As an option, a new head-up display can be installed. A 12.3-inch display is installed in the center to control all available functions and services of the car. The automatic transmission lever is now located on the dashboard. Of the assistance available to the driver, there are such as an active speed limiter and a cornering assistant, and where without adaptive cruise control. And that's all for today. Write in the comments what you think about the new Porsche Cayenne, and if you liked this video, then subscribe to our channel, and I don't say goodbye, see you soon, bye.